Good morning. Time to wake up, everyone. Wednesday morning, and birthday boy is here. Not birthday month boy.
Well,
we're going to him right now.
I told y'all since Benny Carl passed away. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM, Sheila Lauderdale, a live edition on this Wednesday morning. I told y'all I might want to go back in time like Johnny Evans used to do and like Benny Carl used to do and do birthday parties for kids and have all that going on. Well, how'd that go? Didn't work out too good, so I said, well, let's do birthday party for people turning 80. So we got a little birthday boy up here today, Don Lauderdale. Happy birthday. Yay. Of course, your birthday's not until what, this weekend?
Pardon?
This weekend?
Sunday.
14th. But have his birthday party, so we started doing it for people over. Well, let's see. I'll be 43 my birthday coming up in.
20th anniversary.
That's how long I've been on TV. I'll be 63 the other month. Roy, don't forget to get me something nice this year.
You bet.
Good to see you, Roy. What are you up on today? How's the things at Herbs and More?
It's where you go to be healthy. That's what I'm going to talk about.
Well, good. I met with a guy yesterday. He said, I got problems sleeping. I can sleep 3 or 4 hours a night. I said, boy, you need to go see Abby and Molly. Get you some of that Simonomac. I believe I couldn't sleep without it now. D, what are you on today?
Well, I was just, with Dad's birthday. This is different than his 70th. When on his 70th, he and I went skydiving.
Get out.
Oh, get out.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so, it's changed a little bit.
Y'all going to tandem?
We both did tandem jumps.
Not together.
No.
See where that kid died the other day making his first jump?
Yeah. That's really rare.
Yeah, hot air balloons too,
Yeah. For real.
Can't change it. Zach's ready to go this morning. He's over there entertaining Maddie while she's up. Maybe she starts school at Lindsay Lane next week.
She's stopping the gym.
And don't forget, this portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. Gloria will have those specials for you in just a moment. They're in all the area newspapers this morning. Always a bargain at any of 5 locations of Hometown Market. Go by there and get something. 4-day sale this time. You can see it or pay attention in just a moment, and Gloria will have all of that for you. I really ain't watched much of the Olympics. It's kind of boring to me, but...
Well, you don't stay up late enough to watch
it. Well, it's on all during the day.
Yeah.
Man, some big things happened last night.
Speaking of staying up, I had 4 or 5 people mention me at Lindsay Lane's Friday night. Man, you up late tonight, ain't you? Bobby Bowd. We'll share some photographs in just a moment. Let's get this party started. Hey, get your own show. Here's Gloria with the weather.
She's taking over our show. Let's talk about that weather forecast. Only 20% chance of rain today. We're not going to see those pop-up storms. Well, I shouldn't say that. You could actually still see a pop-up storm. Welcome to summertime. But only 20% chance of rain, so not looking like we're going to see much rain today. High temperatures. Instagram. They're 88 for your high today. 88 for your high today. And tomorrow, 87 for that high. That jumps back up to 40% chance of showers, and then the next day showers as well. Saturday, though, things start to, Friday's up to 60%, Saturday's 50%, Sunday drops back down to 20%.
Start a fire before long, Roy.
I know, I'm ready.
Start a fire.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Why is it this time of year everybody's already sick of summer?
Because we've
It's
been in
so
the
hot.
pool. Time for kids to go back to school. We need to get back to work.
Hey, back when I was in first grade in 1959 at New Hope, I was already in school. Been in there for a month, getting ready to pick cotton.
How much cotton did you ever actually pick?
Y'all did that in Lawrenceburg, didn't you?
We did. How much cotton did you actually pick?
I was too little.
100 pounds a day.
Are you trying to look like Brad Stovall?
Oh, yeah, 300 a day.
300 a day, of course.
I'm going to start calling you Brad Stovall. Can you button that top button?
My microphone's pulling me out here. Speaking of Brad Stovall, he'll be with us tomorrow, making his first. He's advertised with us for almost 15 years. He'll be with us tomorrow if he gets up on time, talking about the 15th annual car show that they have, which, according to our Mustang man, Joseph Scott, says that, hey, there's me and Brad now. That's me in the green.
That's right.
Yeah, I was down at Brad's last Friday. He's going to be up here tomorrow. So
it's only $5 to get in, $5 admission for the car show. There it is right there.
But it's huge. He says the biggest one in the Southeast.
Club puts it on. Yeah.
Hey, while we're on photos, we got that photo I took last Friday down at Herbs and More.
What?
Yep. That other one.
You
got
did.
it?
Yeah.
Me and Baxter Booth. You know
Wow.
Baxter?
Oh, yeah. Baxter.
I graduated with his daughter, Kathy.
Baxter Booth. Hold that up there for a second. With that Herbs and Roy's place the other day. I must have worn that shirt a lot. No, that was Friday. That's when I had all the pictures taken.
That's Friday.
He played Bear Bryant's
Right.
first
team.
football team and played for Ears Whitworth at the University of Alabama. I think 59 was his last year. Roy, I got to say, he looks pretty healthy.
He does. He looks good.
Of course, you are working behind the counter there with Gilmore. Yeah.
They let you behind the
Go,
counter.
Jamie.
He was working.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm the PR guy. They don't let me handle no cash, but
Notice
Well,
how he's
yeah.
looking at him. I really have a warrant for you.
Yeah.
You're going with me.
all right, Zach, let's talk about, before I pitch to you, Zach, what is up with Tim Tebow wanting to play baseball?
I don't know.
You know,
He'll be 29. His birthday's Sunday. He
I'll
ain't
put
played
you-
baseball in 10 years.
I'll put it to you this way. I talked to, when John Parker Wilson was graduating from the university and didn't look like he probably didn't know if he was going to make it to pro, his grandfather was in our church. And so I went up to him and said, is JP going to play baseball? And he said, no. He said, baseball's a skill. And after you've been out of it for a couple of years, you can't get back to the level that you were.
Oh, really?
Well, that was just, JP had been out for 2 years at that point. I don't know what Tebow...
I mean, what's he thinking?
I think he's just wants to be a professional athlete so badly, and he's not going to do it in football, that's his only
You're
other
sitting
shot.
next to a professional athlete. You used to play for the Huntsville Rockets, didn't you?
That's it.
But
Yeah.
the thing about
That's
it,
the
he
reason I
could
look the way I look.
have played fullback or tight end in football. They asked him to change positions. He wouldn't do it. Why
Yeah.
not?
But 10 years after playing baseball, if Michael Jordan can't
Can he
make
do
it,
it?
then I don't think he's a Bo Jackson.
No. They've showed some video of him in the batting cage. His form hitting a baseball is as bad as it is throwing a football. His mechanics are so bad.
But why? I mean, was he just...
Does he have a
You got
job
more
down
money
there, or
than-
is
Well,
he
he's
just
still
trying to get on the
SEC
team?
Network. Why not just keep that gig?
I think he's just
And be a
wants to
preacher or
prove
something.
that he can be a professional athlete.
But he's going to make a fool of himself.
Well, you don't know that yet. Maybe he'll.
Well, he's got-
Let me go on record and say it ain't going to work out.
I'll say he'll make it to AA, and that'll be it.
He won't make it double A.
All right, Zach, let's get your sports version this morning of what's happening.
Hey, let's go. Hey, first off, go to Herbs and More, get you some MSM, roll in the game. We'll hook you up with that or whatever's ailing you. They will take care of you. So go see
Zach,
them today. Hey, we had Coach Grody Gross up here yesterday, and there's a good article by Justin Graves in the Decatur Daily on them. Happy homecoming. He's making his return. He was last there in 2006 as OC when they won the state championship, but they got their Jamboree game this weekend, but they start off against Sparkman, and they have a tough schedule, but I know Coach Grove's going to do his best to turn that around, so good luck to him and the Athens Golden Eagles. You asked last night, Jamie, I know a lot of people couldn't stay up for it, but we are now up to 26 total medals. Michael Phelps, guy's amazing. He is amazing, y'all.
Go Michael, go.
Two gold medals, one individual and a team gold medal.
23 now.
And those girls, those gymnastics, they won by a record 8 points on the team gymnastics. If you've never seen them girls, they are something else.
Yeah.
And hey, little Auburn practice news. Coach Gus Malzahn, they had their first scrimmage yesterday. He said all quarterbacks did a solid days protecting the football very well. So they still don't know who their quarterback is, as we don't either. But good news on Reuben Foster. He said he got with a team nutritionist. Said he lost 15 pounds. He has no back or knee problems anymore. So that's scary for you other opponents out there of Alabama. Reuben Foster's coming to get you. And Calvin Ridley, believe it or not, he's still working on to build his game after his good first year. So that's good news for Alabama. If we can just find a quarterback to throw him the ball, D.
And beat Tennessee.
It ain't no problem.
Beat Tennessee. All
right,
right, here's
we-
one. Zach, who plays
Have to.
big game on September 17th? That'll be a huge national game. Who is that?
September 7th. Is that Alabama Ole Miss?
No, it ain't Alabama. They might. Well, I don't. They might play that day, but that's not the big game of the year. Big game of the nationally that day. Ohio State at
Michigan,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one right there.
I saw
Which coach is going to choke?
a great picture in the cartoon this morning. Show that picture of Putin this morning. Look at this. Wearing a "Let's Make America Great Again" cap with no shirt on, hacking.
I am so mad at the meat. I mean, they took those comments that Donald Trump yesterday saying basically that he told the Second Amendment folks to go out and shoot Hillary last night. He never said that.
He never at all.
Listen,
Start a
if you've not figured it out yet, the liberal media is just, it gets so bad, it's
All
unbelievable.
over 'em.
They're just
It
liberals
is.
lying.
Now, I would be for Trump dropping out and just putting somebody else in his place, but I don't think he's going to do that.
I
He's
don't
got till the
think
end of the month.
anybody-
Oh, I
Right at
wouldn't.
that
I
point.
wouldn't. No,
Well, he
he's
needs
gonna
to
win.
shut up.
Just
No,
shut
he
up.
don't. I'm telling you that when the media's telling that he needs to shut up, he needs to keep doing what he's doing.
But
because
get
that's
off
what's
of something he
aggravating.
don't know nothing about.
Well,
That's what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
Hillary don't know nothing about.
Well, I know
real
that, but
life.
they ain't gonna badmouth her.
Nobody's
Let me take a
gonna
break. We'll
turn
come back and
around.
play Judge Jamie. Don's fired up.
Go Trump, go.
Y'all hang on. Cody Gross won. He needed them vinyl sausages. Bam! Don, in case you remember, this is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. We'll play like this. Y'all may have already heard this story, but it's out of the Decatur Daily. Why was the 50-year-old inmate who was let out to be a pallbearer at a funeral, what happened to him?
He didn't go
Got
back.
drunk and escaped.
He took off.
He didn't show back up. He was in his sister's care, but why did he not show back? He didn't want to go to jail with his number one, back to jail with his number. He was only in for a drug court violation.
He made it worse.
So what did he get? What will he get out of this?
He was intoxicated and high on drugs. And his sister called and told him, says, I can't find him. But she did deliver him back. Now, he's out on his bond is set at $5,000, and if convicted for that little 2 or 3 hour escapade, could get 10 more years.
Oh my
in
goodness.
prison.
Where was this?
Decatur.
Indicator.
What a bad decision.
The sheriff didn't let this guy
The
out?
sheriff let him out, Morgan
You
County
wouldn't have been in
Jail,
there that
to go be a
long.
pallbearer in care of his sister. He goes and does it. I guess he showed up. Then said he didn't want to go back to jail. So when he did return, he was intoxicated, and they get a drug test on him, and his
THC level
was real high.
Elevated.
That was a smart move.
Oh.
Wow.
Why is ex-Speaker
Things that make you
Hubbard
go,
seeking a new trial?
Because he didn't like the
Because he
outcome.
don't
of
like
the-
it. Exactly.
His number one claim, what's he saying?
I'm innocent.
Well, that too.
Politically motivated.
Bad
is
Procedural
representation.
error.
Expert testimony about the ethics case was presented faulty.
Of course it was.
Oh, okay.
So he either wants all charges dismissed or a new trial.
So
Don't
is he out
waste our
on, does he get
money.
to stay out while it's
He's
on
out
appeal?
during appeal.
out.
Okay, so
He's out during
Baxley's
appeal.
gonna-
He is out.
That's why he did it. Okay.
That guy is as crooked as the day is long. I don't care what.
Yeah.
Nobody says. Here's one only you will probably know the answer to.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Craft beer. You know,
Yes.
they make all this beer now.
Yeah.
I don't damn drink any of it, but I know it's big time now.
A lot of people do.
What is the latest, according to the Associated Press, that the Alabama Beverage Control Board is considering a new rule?
Wanting the people to have to put down their personal information when they go by it.
That is the right answer. They are warning you, if you buy a 6-pack of this beer made, you must fill out your name, address, age, and phone number from anyone who purchased beer at a brewery for off-premises consumption.
It is a way for the big brewing companies to put the craft brewers out of business.
That is exactly right, and that's what
That's
it
who's
says
behind
here.
it.
Don't
It's
do
like
it.
pharmaceutical companies trying to put us out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, it's the
Same
same
reason.
thing.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. How much money did Hillary Clinton spend in the Olympics? Donald Trump spent zero.
$5 million.
Couple of $100,000
$13 million.
Good.
Wow.
Sunday night's Olympic coverage averaged almost 30 million viewers on NBC.
Pretty good numbers.
Yes, those are real big numbers.
Surprising.
Phoenix Sheriff Joe, how do you pronounce his last name?
I know who you're talking about. He's the one that's always
Apollo.
to close the borders. Yeah.
Yeah. He has raised how much in a sheriff's campaign?
$10 million.
$10 million? That was a correct
Sounds
question. He's got
all right.
good eyesight, Don. You already know that.
No, I saw
10
that yesterday.
million?
He's 84 years old.
Wow.
It's the toughest campaign, but his other guys have only raised,
Yeah.
running against him, $30,000.
Is that going to be Mike in about
What does he
20
get to do with the excess? Does he get to keep it?
Yeah, but
Keep
that,
it.
you know,
Somebody's
the
getting,
Keeps
he's
the
it.
whole
getting
thing
paid
is that
off.
tells you where the mind of America's at. We want change. That's why Donald Trump's so popular. We want somebody besides politicians.
But 10 million? And the other guy, he raised for 10,
wonderful.
over there?
He can
Wow.
retire.
All right, y'all heard about the kid that got decapitated on the water
Yeah.
slide. USA Today, this 10-year-old,
That is
hear
just
about
tragic.
the largest water
Horrible.
slide in America.
Horrible.
And it came in, but the seatbelt came unsnapped.
And they
he
knew
went
about
off
it.
Yeah,
And he was the son of the state senator of Kansas, wasn't it?
Kansas, yeah.
How
That's
many
sad,
children have been injured from 1990 to 2010, that's the latest survey, under 18 on amusement park rides?
This shocked me.
1,000.
Well, that ain't a good answer. I mean,
We
How
saw that
many
on the newspaper.
how many?
How many thousand?
5,000.
10,000.
47?
3,000.
92,885
No,
under
way.
18.
Wow.
So people ask me why I don't ride those things. Now you know.
Wow.
All of them do the months May through September. An average of 20 injuries per day.
Wow. Stay on those kiddie rides.
Apple is replacing the gun emoji as, what are they replacing it with?
A water gun.
A water gun is the right answer.
It's
What
green,
color?
yeah, it's a green.
Oh, green. Okay, there you go. Way to go, Brad. Give him the answer on that.
I knew it, Brad. It didn't matter.
Right up your alley, Roy. Right up your alley. Fitness experts say the number one complaint they get in exercise classes about instructors is what?
They're mean.
Well, that's true, but they're kind of being real. But what's the number one reason? Mainly women.
They yell at you?
Too tough.
Body shaming. Why can't you, if you want that bikini bottom, topping the list are those urging women to get a bikini bottom.
Everybody can't get a bikini bottom.
I've tried.
You just can't do it.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. Body shaming is
Those
focused on
times are
appearance.
over.
Hey, the hardest part, and Roy will back me up and testify to this, the hardest part about getting in is walking in the door the first day.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know all of y'all can't look like me when you go in there and try. I mean,
Well, wow.
Getting started.
Man, those
half
spinning
done.
classes have really paid off.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I do a lot. I do a few sit-ups afterwards.
Oh,
But, you
okay.
know,
Really?
yeah.
Pull up. Okay. Bodyweight workout.
What is the newest
Workout.
White Lives Matter T-shirt?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
No, but I got,
White
Still
Lives
going?
Matter.
All
but I
lives
got
matter,
my
right?
don't tread on me cap out.
That's going to be illegal before long.
They illegal all they want.
White Lives Matter. Right now, they haven't had any feedback on this. I'll tell you in just a second. The NAACP from that area says it's an all-around bad idea. There's the shirt right there. White Lives Matter. It's the Ocean City Boardwalk, the White Marlin Marina, is selling shirts of the billfish that
right.
reads White Lives Matter. They also have one Blue Lives Matter for the blue marlin.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
You've seen the all labs matter, not
Yeah.
just black labs. I mean,
There
make it sound like
there ain't nothing wrong with it.
all lives
USA
matter.
Today this morning, on y'all cell phones, like
Yes.
this. Smartphone users have an average of how many photos on their device? Not you.
I'm above average.
How many?
5,000?
No,
They never did.
900 because most of them have the smaller phones.
They
That's
can't
what they'll
hold that
hold.
many.
Zach,
That's
how
time
many you
to cut
got?
mine up.
Shoebox.
Right.
I mean, hey, you gonna pay attention to the game, or you gonna be talking to Clint Leg over there?
No, I was taking a little nap. That's right. How many what? How many photos?
How many photos on your phone?
I bet I got 5,000.
You broadcasting,
The
Zach.
average photo on your phone is 389.
That's it?
Yep.
That's not many.
That's
People's
pitiful.
got more than
Got
that.
All
Many
right,
of the
that's
kids.
the average.
Yeah.
Now, that's average. All right, let's move on to some easy questions.
wants to be
Easy,
average?
harder question. Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle has how many opponents for the mayor's race?
2.
Right.
He's got that woman that
That woman
always.
is running it. Tommy right now raised $66,000 in July. How much does he have in his campaign war chest?
Oh.
Gosh, Tommy's probably got
How
$300,000.
much?
300.
I'll let you have it. $235,636.04. Jackie Reed, his opponent, got 100. Ken Boyd, his other opponent, $35.
$35?
$35.
I won't even get you
Ken.
some
As
sunshine.
bad as it is in Madison.
Y'all think he might run for governor?
He won't buy much advertising.
Tommy
I
Battle?
think Tommy likes being.
I think he likes
I think he
He's
likes
gonna be
Huntsville.
mayor of Lawrence. He's a great guy.
He is
man.
a great guy.
How much money is the 7th Duke of Westminster worth? He's 25 years old.
$10 billion.
Really?
Let you have it, Zack. $12 billion.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
His 64-year-old dad just passed away. He is actually the godfather of Prince William.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
The
If
God.
he's, a,
$12
if he's a single guy, then women's going to be going after him.
Billion with a B.
Who just had his 2 daughters testify in front of the judge to get him a more lenient sentence than the 14-year sentence he got.
Oh, Blagojevich from
Bonvadovich?
from
Hey, he's got
Chicago.
white hair now.
Who?
Oh, really?
You're
Oh,
from
the
Illinois.
former.
He used to be your governor.
I haven't lived there that
Didn't
long.
he try
to be my governor.
sell Obama's Senate seat?
Yeah.
Wow, he sure has changed.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, judge denied it.
Yeah, they threw out that charge against him, so it was just left with campaign finance shenanigans, which I think
Which
isn't
was
that just
enough.
Chicago
Yeah.
in general? I don't
They're all
understand why he got
crooks,
picked.
too. They're
Yeah.
killing each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
dead
How
people
come you don't hear
voting.
nothing about the murders in Chicago? They're like 2 or 3 times the rate has usually been. Here's one for y'all local folk. What Athens restaurant chain has filed for bankruptcy?
Logan's.
Logan's, eh? We ate
I hope
there
they don't shut
Saturday.
down.
They're not going to
Ate there Friday night.
Logan's
They're just gonna
has
get rid of their debt.
250 locations. How many in Alabama?
Skipping.
18?
23. They do not, haven't said yet. They have 347 million, it sounds about like my finances, in assets, and 546 million in debt.
So if you could just do one side of that ledger, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The National Museum of African American History is scheduled to open on the 24th. Who just gave them a donation?
Michael Jordan, $5 million.
I mean, no, but that ain't the real question. Where is it located?
D.C. on the mall.
D.C., that's right. Now, see, if they want people, why can't we do a American Redneck Museum?
There you go.
I think
You
we
can
should
do
just do one
anything.
to
You'd be the
you, and
king
that
of
would
it.
that would cover all of it. Redneck.
Here's one y'all really get. A rapper is suing a venue to where he performed at for what?
Snoop Dogg.
He performed there and
The
he's suing.
railing fell
He
down.
showed up at court in a wheelchair because he's permanently injured in both legs.
No kidding.
Stage fall in or something?
His name is Roland Troy Ava Collins. There he is.
Yeah, did the stage fall?
He accidentally shot himself in both legs with a gun. He's suing them because they should have not allowed guns in the venue. They didn't. They checked all the people except the entertainers.
Really?
Got to come in without being
Except the
checked.
talent didn't get
This
killed.
is
Then
so
and
stupid
then they got a
fault.
video of him firing the gun right there, and then he accidentally shoots himself in the leg.
Surely to God, he won't
He needs to
have
sue
that.
himself for
God.
being stupid.
Yeah, really.
What is drunkrexia?
Throwing up from being drunk.
Drunkrexia. Come on,
So you
Donnie,
lose
y'all know.
weight?
No idea.
Drunkrexia.
Where you can't stop getting drunk.
Where you
and
drink
throw
and so
up,
you
throw up,
drink and then you
and
throw
Oh,
it
that
up.
Roy Habit, that's close enough. Half of young people skip meals to save calories to binge drink later.
Really?
Ooh, you're getting drunk. Pretty good,
10% of 55 and older do it.
Oh, wow.
man. No kid.
I know a few of those.
Huh?
I'm in the 90%.
2 other quick questions. Zach, words of wisdom.
Forgive yourself for your faults and your mistakes and move on.
There you go.
That's
All right.
good.
I don't have any.
Recognizing them is the first step.
Did
There
you
you
have
go,
a
Lord.
problem?
Divorce Lawyer's Guide to Staying Married. 42% of all
lawyers.
Britons are in divorce. What are a couple of the things they say do to stay married? Dan Totten, where are you? Huh? What?
Communicate.
I don't even know if that was on here. Yeah, it is.
Don't.
It's got to
I got them in order.
Okay,
Okay.
what are they?
Don't have an affair.
That'll help.
That should be high up
That
there,
should be
right?
one.
Say you
Hi.
are sorry, ranked kind of up to the top. Don, how long you been married to Miss Sheila?
62 years.
All right, you all know these answers. Self-discipline. Yesterday, Roy, you had a good one. Win one. A cut up. You know what that is? A
what?
K-I-D-U-L-T, cut up. Get married guys who won't grow up.
Oh.
Cody got that one right. Tidiness, share hobbies, always ask for a bank statement.
Before you
number
get
one-
married or while you're married?
Huh?
Before you
Sex
get
life is a priority.
That's right.
Only Roy will get this last question.
That's true.
Average American man weighs how much more now than they did pound-wise 20 years ago?
18% more.
Well, 15 pounds, so that's about
that's
right, so I'll give you that one. Then 20 years ago, what is the average weight of the American male?
175.
Yeah, like 1950.
200.
223.
No, it's actually not that bad. It is actually
195.
196 is the average weight.
But the average height is like 5'10" or something,
5'9".
right?
I'll be in bad shape.
But here's the one. 4 in 10 of American women are obese. What is the average weight of the American woman?
$1.65.
160.
Got to go with you. 169.
Wow, you tried it.
That was right on.
169. That's pretty
Does it have the height?
I forgot. what that was.
5'5", I think. Average
I think 5'5",
height.
5'5".
Yeah, I
5
think.
would have to be average. Yeah.
Roy let you have it today because you knew a couple of them were afraid to answer. Take a break. We'll come back with Roy, then we'll celebrate that birthday boy in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
What do you have? And good morning on this, I almost said Thursday. I'm wishing the week away, aren't I? Wednesday morning, 77 degrees out there. Going to be a nice day today. We don't have to worry about rain in the forecast. Actually, there's only that 20% chance of the showers today. High temperatures, though, we're going to see around 88, 89 degrees tomorrow. That rain chance jumps up to 40% chance of rain, and then actually 50% for the next couple days. And then it looks like things are going to dry out again, and Saturday, 50% chance of rain. Sunday, 20% chance of rain, but temperatures sticking around those 80s.
Yeah, I wonder if that temperature is going to stick in the 80s.
I hope so.
Man, this
Well, now
morning
next
when I
week.
went out about 2:30, there was a breeze and
Fall-like.
oh man, it was real nice, real nice. All right, Roy, looks like you brought a bunch
Stopped.
of stuff in here today.
Now, I want to talk to people. You know, when you're sick, of course, most people go to the doctor, right? Well, remember, the difference between us and the medical profession is that herbs and more, that's where you go to get healthy. It's that simple. You go to the doctor if you're sick because they're going to treat your symptoms. They're going to give you drugs, maybe cut a limb off or something. But when you come to
That'll
herbs
encourage
and more, we're going to try to help you to heal yourself, help your body get what it needs, the nutrition, to grow new cells to make itself healthier. And some people tell me, well, Roy, you know, you got that nutritional healthcare brand, and we do. We are so proud of that brand. 38 patented products, 44 we've developed in all. They're exclusive to us. You can't get them anywhere else unless people, you know, sign an agreement to sell our products at a certain price. And they said, but your products are more expensive than other people's. You know, you can say that if you want to, but really what you get for your money is what's important, and how much you get. I'm going to give you all a quick example right here. That's Ultra Joint Health, and yes, it's $56. And we don't play around with that. We know exactly what the cost is, and you know, here's a couple of the ingredients that's in Ultra Joint Health in another brand called Now. Great company, by the way. Never not Now. Great company. But $24.99. You get 120 veggie caps and you get 2 good products, two good ingredients. Well, this is basically double, $56, but it's 360 capsules, twice as much, over twice as much. Plus, not only does it have these 2 ingredients in it, it has 11 more. that helps with inflammation, that helps get rid of the pain, that helps your body get the raw material that it needs to what? Grow cartilage. Ask any scientist, what's cartilage manufactured from? Glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM. By the way, this has chondroitin in it, this don't. So, you're getting so much more for your money. This has boswello in it, this don't. So, does our products cost more? In reality, they cost less because you get more for your money. This is absolutely a better value, and the results are unquestionable. We've got people been on this product for 18 years when we released it, and they'll tell you they'll never be without it. Another one is heart. We talk about heart all the time. Why? Well, what's the #1 cause of death in America amongst adults? Heart disease. We want to fix that. We want your body to be healthy. Did you know if you keep strong veins, arteries, and capillaries, you keep shoring them up with MSM and things like that, guess what? They don't crack and bleed. If they don't crack and bleed, guess what don't happen? You don't get blockages. What's the #1 cause of heart attacks? Blockages, plaque buildup. How do you stop it? Just keep your body healthy. They're always aggravating the snot out of people about, is that a good word? They're always aggravating people about their cholesterol. Cholesterol's not the issue. Dr. Rath even proved that it's not the issue. The issue is a weak cardiovascular system due to what? Lack of proper nutrition, vitamin C especially. Do you know humans and guinea pigs are about the only 2 warm-blooded animals that don't manufacture their own vitamin C? Let me tell you how stupid the FDA is. They'll tell you that 60 milligrams of vitamin C is all you need a day. Really? The average goat will produce 8,000 milligrams a day, and if they're under stress, they'll produce up to 16,000 milligrams a day. And they tell you all you need 60. Remember why I call it the RDA? They say it's the recommended daily allowance. You need to remember this forever. If all you get is the RDA, that's the recommended death allowance. Because you're going to die early if that's all you take into your body. How much of the nutrients that's in heart do you get in your diet? About 2%. That's all that's in the American diet. You're going to die early. They don't want to cure heart disease, or they'd be telling you what to take to build your body system back up. Instead, what do? They treat your symptoms. So what's my point today? It's simple. You go to the doctor if you want to be sick. Or if you are sick, go get their medicines. They'll treat your symptoms. They can ease your pain. They can stop you from being nauseated. They're not going to solve the problems. Your body knows how to solve the problems. That's what heart's all about. One ingredient that's in heart is CoQ10. It's an amazing substance. It is the energy for all the muscles in your body. And what's your heart? It's a muscle. How much does that CoQ10 that bottle cost?
Oh, that says $52.99.
$52.99 for 150 milligrams. You're talking about 100 veggie caps. Listen to me, folks. That's in here, along with about 40 other ingredients that have all proven to shore up the cardiovascular system and make you healthy. You come to Herbs and More if you want to be healthy.
Compare
That's
apples
the
to
difference.
apples.
There you go.
And I will
No one
tell
ever
you,
does that anymore.
if you're having a problem sleeping, like when I was talking to Dwight Kennedy yesterday, and he said, I said, man, you got to get some Automax. Since you turned me on to that 2 years ago down in Atlanta, I've had it every night. I don't know. I'm afraid to try to sleep without it.
That's one of my products. I depend on that. Listen, I get working outside all day and I'm tired and I go in and my mind don't want to shut down. I do half a scoop of Automax and I sleep like a baby.
I mean, it absolutely would be the best thing. He was doing this. A couple of guys talking doing Ambien. Well, that's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
Oh my goodness, side effects. There's no side effects to some of
None. Well, yeah, the only side effect is you want more the next time. I mean, that's the only side effect.
You will like it. That is
Herbs and More, nobody's seen Molly and Abby and all.
Don't forget B12
B12
shots.
shots. I was just fixing to say that. When are they? A day tomorrow?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah. Come on
10
in, roll
to
your
5
sleeve up.
p.m. 10 to 5 p.m.
Yeah, and I noticed all the people that she's doing now down there. It keeps growing and growing. The list
is just incredible.
Yeah.
But that's because it works. Listen, it fires you up, helps you with your focus, your concentration, helps you burn more body fat. I mean, who don't want all that? And it's 3 minutes in, 3 minutes out, man.
Oh yeah, at least, yeah. Unless people are lined up like I've seen them down there. But get by there, Dollar Tree Shopping Center. We'll take a break. Come back with Dee and Don in just a moment. Y'all, hang on.
Thank you for listening.
That would be
Mr.
bad.
D and little D up here this morning. Big Don and little. What's your real name?
Junior. I'm Don Junior.
Don Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, how about that? You didn't know that?
Y'all couldn't come up with any other original names?
Not really.
No.
That happens when you have
We
a
want
boy.
to call him just the letter D, but of course Social Security people wouldn't allow us to do that. Let me correct myself a while ago. I said 63 years, 61 years.
No, what you call you?
1955. No, as soon as I said that, I said,
I got a text and I just said,
no, 61.
Let's go back. Y'all been married 61 years.
Married in
True story.
1955.
Now, you're 80 years old this weekend.
This
Yeah.
coming
Went to
Sunday.
Tanner High School. Y'all got married in Iuka, Mississippi.
Right,
During school,
right,
came back and went
Right.
back to class.
right.
Y'all had a quick trip.
I know it.
he talks about me driving fast.
And how long did y'all deceive
Hi.
everyone before y'all let it be known that y'all was wed?
A year and a half.
Year and a half?
That's right.
That is amazing.
Sheila went on to college, and
Did you even have a wedding that lasted that long? I mean, a marriage that lasted a year and a half?
Yeah.
Of course, now I would go to Florence when she
One
was
of
in
the first
school,
ones.
you know,
No.
every other weekend.
Year and a half?
That's right.
A year
I
and
can
a
keep a
half.
secret.
Obviously, he's the one to tell secrets to.
Or her parents didn't like you or what?
Well, they were just young.
You could say that. but also, one of the best friends I've ever had was her dad.
Aw.
You know, after
Eventually.
After
I didn't do anything, hadn't done anything, you know, that he should. He just didn't want her to get married. And
That
she's
was his little
adopted too,
girl.
and you know, and I should have went and done a lot of things, but I didn't.
We got some pictures of you.
Oh, no.
Through the years. Let's just take a look at them while you're up here right now.
Look how precious.
That's
That's your
yes.
Family?
It's 9 of us, 3 sets of twins.
Wow.
And I have a twin. He's deceased, but
Okay, now hold that picture,
Hold it.
Brad. I interviewed your mother once.
you sure did.
did.
90th
That's your
birthday.
story.
Yeah, 90th birthday.
Your mother
sets of
had
twins.
3 sets of
Right.
twins? Was
3
that unheard
consecutive
of?
sets
Yeah.
of twins.
Oh, 3
Oh, my
consecutive sets.
goodness.
Yeah.
That's
Last
right.
6 kids. And none of them identical.
Really?
No,
Isn't that
But
weird?
that got to be some type of...
probably so.
It gotta
But I
be
remember I
an
did the
anomaly.
story on your mother on her 90th birthday.
That's right.
Y'all were there.
Right.
So we've known
neat
each
is
other a
that?
long time.
Yeah.
Next. Now, what is this?
I went to Talladega. I
man.
believe it.
This was
When I
for
was
your,
70.
No, this wasn't your 70th. This was before that.
In the
This
70s.
But anyway,
that's what
it
they
was my birthday. I rode at
Talladega.
Talladega with
one of those ride-arounds.
and one of those ride around 100 and what was it? 80.
Scary, ain't it?
No, I tell you what, that was more exciting than jumping out of that airplane.
Well,
You did that too.
Yeah.
And
All
next,
right. Oh,
I like that hairdo.
nice
on
haircut,
mine.
D.
You like that? I knew you'd like that, Jamie. That's the reason I included it. I knew
Who's
you
that
did.
woman who's that woman in the middle?
that Miss Sheila?
That's the big hair days, right?
Yeah.
My
Look
sister.
how
Next.
pretty.
Now there you got
Oh,
Don
wow.
going on, y'all.
Yeah.
Now that's when I was a senior in high school,
Like a flat top.
Yeah. How
and that's my
neat.
twin brother with me.
Okay.
See, there you go. Not
Yeah,
Not
not
identical,
to the-
obviously.
And that's what
Where are you?
number
What number?
24.
24.
Back row.
That's a
Back row.
1954 county
Hey,
check.
those
Back
aren't,
row
even, those
center.
aren't even leather helmets.
I know.
Hey, they are.
They ain't no,
real
ain't no face
helmets.
mask on
No.
them. You
Did
notice
you say that was
That's
county championship?
Yeah, 1954.
Wow.
There's a bunch of guys on that team that you know.
Those pads don't look very big either.
That's
And
the
this?
way I look.
Jamie, you'll have to get Dad to tell you about getting thrown out of a game.
Yeah.
And then
Little,
Give
little
Miss
photo
Sheila.
there.
Mom's a little cold, I think. There's the graduate.
Graduation day.
So you did graduate.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ooh. Love bird.
yeah.
Now, is this the actual day you got married?
No,
Okay.
right here.
You were still in your
no.
school clothes. That's right,
Yeah.
because you went back to school that day. That's a
Oh,
little story.
thug looking. Yeah, there he is right there.
Got the sleeves rolled up on the shirt.
Got
and
the chain in the pocket. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, look how handsome.
You look like the guy on Green Acres.
Yeah,
Eb.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
you're
a
right.
Great photo.
Matter of fact, he's a preacher. He's been to
Yeah.
Athens several times.
Has he really?
Yes, yeah.
That's funny.
Nice guy.
Well, what
That's
have you
awesome,
learned
Don.
over these 80 years, Don, you'd like to share with us this morning?
Well, I enjoy people. and I enjoy my friends. And a lot of them's gone now. Frank is one of them, you know, here. And you learn a lot, you know. If you make mistakes, admit it and carry on. Never feel sorry for yourself. I never feel sorry for myself. And I really haven't.
I feel sorry for myself.
And right now, at this age right now, and I can truly say I enjoy life. I really do.
What's the secret to being married so long? What has worked for you and Miss Sheila?
Well, she's a good cook. That's
She's an
hard.
awesome lady, I know.
Well, right now, like I say, we are compatible. She, you know, she pretty well knows what I think, and I know what she thinks. And
you're not always just totally alike either.
No,
You both have different opinions.
No, there ain't nobody quite like Sheila.
I know,
can tell
I
you that.
love Miss Sheila.
but it's
Get in
My
trouble,
favorite
Jamie.
person.
It's what you make out of it. You know, you got to you make mistakes, and admit it, like I say, and go on and don't hold a grudge.
It's like Bobby Bowden told us at church Sunday on Friday night. He said he's 86. Most of his friends either died or got dementia or Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
Alzheimer's. Anyway.
Yeah. Wow.
But I will say this, and being a Christian has helped me through my a lot of things in our lives.
Were you always like that, or did you just?
No,
When did you truly start
So you used to
getting
be a
involved?
hellraiser.
No, not really. But of course, I've been in church just about all of my adult life, and I've been involved too as a deacon or a Sunday school teacher, and all those things, and it helps. You get yourself around people there, you know, your peers and everything.
So who you
But
hang out with has a lot to say.
That's
with who you
exactly.
become.
Now, I'll tell you what I went through, and Dee don't know a whole lot about this.
Well, let's share it right now.
I went
Are you
through-
recording this,
We'll be
Brad?
Jerry Springer.
No.
Come on, give me some dirt.
No, it's no dirt. I went to 3 or 4 years there.
You ain't his daddy.
No, I believe that's right. But really and truly, I went to 3 or 4 years there that got away from the Lord a little bit,
That's
and
funny.
done some things that I shouldn't have done, but I
We
haven't
all
killed
have.
anyone.
Like what'd you do?
We all have. None of your
Jamie,
business.
why
Got
you
to
want
it,
the
got
dirt
to
on
it, little
everybody?
kids.
No.
Why do you want the dirt?
No.
Just because you're an
Because
open
he's
book, I mean,
filled
come
with
on.
it.
Yeah.
Well, somebody else look worse than me.
Well, just saying that, you know, I haven't been a choir boy all my life. Let's just leave it at that.
Well,
Few
no
of us
one
have.
has. No one has.
All right, let me switch gears a little bit in
Oh,
here. We
that's-
talk about you all day
That's
long, but
awesome.
what are you
Funny.
talking about today?
That is.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to follow that up, Jamie. You got me all.
That's funny.
It's real simple. I read a report this week that I'm kind of dismayed with the whole political system.
No.
Whether
all are,
Trump,
but we're
Hillary,
stuck with it.
I don't think there's a whole lot of difference between them, especially in Republicans. But there's a think tank in Washington called the Brookings Institute, which is known as left-leaning liberal institute. They did a study trying to support spending more money on programs to fight poverty, right? They made a discovery that they did not count on. They found that there are only 3 things that you do, and you have a 98% chance of not ending up in poverty forever.
Really?
Really.
3
That's all very
things.
good.
You want to take a guess at what the 3 things are?
Work.
Credit.
Work.
Close. Very, very close.
Work
3
ethic.
things. Here they are. Number 1, graduate from high school.
Okay. Educate yourself.
Number 2, get a job.
Okay.
Number 3, wait till you're 21 to get married and don't have kids before you get married. And that was it.
That's all
And-
great advice.
And they were
Great advice.
astounded it did not
That
fit.
simple.
It's that simple. 98%, you have a 98% chance to never end up permanently poor if you do those 3 things. And
Hey,
you have
there
a
are
76%
businesses that hire every day.
76% chance of being middle class if you just do those 3 things. And they were flabbergasted. They wanted to support extra spending on whatever program, and they said, and it works
Necessary.
it works across every ethnic and racial grouping. 100%.
And those are very
Common simple.
they're accommodating. I mean, able
Anybody
to do.
can do these 3
Right.
things, right?
Those
And
are
it's
3
all
things
about
that you can
choices.
handle.
It's all about that. You know, and it fits into what we're trying to do with Modern Southern Gentlemen of help men become the best version of themselves they can. And it's hard to do if you think you have to depend on the government to give you everything. And that's what this report is showing. It's got nothing to do with government programs. It's got nothing to do with any of that.
And if you totally depend on those government programs, you're not going to step out and get away from them because
No.
you're not going to want to do without that free check.
Well, there's a guy named Dinesh D'Souza who is kind of...
Odeshi.
Huh?
Odeshi.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, him.
He made a statement the other day that's kind of gotten him in trouble, but it's true. He said the welfare system is perpetuating what the slave system did, and that it's
keeps you
giving
there.
people just enough to survive,
Yeah.
but not enough to
get
thrive
to
on,
leave, yeah.
giving them just the basics of living. And
I think they help develop laziness.
Well, yeah, I mean, because there aren't many people who like to work. I mean, you know, if you
Honestly,
get down to it.
I'd rather just sit at home and not do nothing.
But if
not
you
have
go back to Scripture, work was around before sin. It was
right.
supposed to be a good thing, and then it turned bad because of some bad decisions. But I just have been amazed by this Brookings Institute study that's all there is to it, and it's something anybody can do, especially with schools free.
I just read a thing today that high school diplomas now are, you can get just as good a job instead of going to college. Now there's so many job openings out there. If you got a high school education, you're going to be employed.
And
Well,
if you're too old to go to school, get your GED.
It is. The thing that drives me crazy about what you're saying, Jamie, is I hear so much about free college tuition, but I don't hear anything about free trade school.
Trade schools, yeah.
Why don't we teach guys?
You know what a good welder makes
Everyone
these
should
days?
have a
Oh
trade.
yeah, I mean
You
they
can't find
start
plumbers.
off
They
making
start off
really good
good.
money. I
And
mean a welder
plumbers
starts
and-
off making $50,000 a year.
Plumbers are in high demand.
Plumbers, roofers, electricians.
But those are all positions where you have to work.
It's not necessarily. It is partly that, but the other part of it is that we've made it less desirable.
Less
We've said that you got to have a college degree. That's the be all
A
end
lot
all.
of them, 50% of them
Not a
hardly can't
glamour
find a job.
Well, I mean, how many liberal arts majors do you know? I'll put it to you this way. When I was graduating from college, right before graduation, one of my business professors said, y'all want to know what we talk about, all the professors talk about up on stage while y'all are graduating? I said, yeah, right. He said, well, when y'all stand up, like all of you guys in the College of Business, when y'all stand up, we're like, okay, they're going to be fine. They're going to own everything. And then all of the liberal arts majors stand up, and we look at each other and go, well, they're the unemployables.
Living back at home.
Yeah, living back at
Struggling.
home, can't get a job, can't support themselves. But to stay out of poverty, I mean, just those three things. That's the candidate that I'm looking for, is who will say those things and say,
There
this
ain't
is
one.
There's no.
this. But I think that candidate would get elected in a landslide. Jamie, you need to run for office, and that needs to be your platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to. My days of running for office are over.
Oh, come on, Jamie. I mean, you're a promotion machine.
Yeah, I know.
Over.
But over.
I'll run, and you be my PR
Over.
campaign manager. How
Don,
about
again,
that?
happy birthday, man. We'll see you at your birthday celebration Sunday. Happy
Sunday.
birthday.
Thanks, that was a
Thank you.
surprise.
Oh, he just told me he found out about it last week.
It's not.
All right, there
Don't
it is
forget
right there.
Dean's
Modern
website.
Southern
The new
Gentleman.
website is up. Football special up in 2 weeks.
Check him out. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be outside talking about the Brad Stovall 15th annual car show going on at the Ardmore Quarterback Club this weekend up at John Barnes Park in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And Brad will be here tomorrow.
He will.
And the Rogersville Chamber of Commerce gal will be here talking about Pat Dye
Stovall.
coming over there. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.